Every game that has been played will be replayed with the home and away system with different vetoes. And so likely different results, at least for some of these matches. But wait no longer, because we're here. We're into the pistol round, and it's VP to start off on this T side. Definitely been a fun team to watch on the T half of Vertigo, so let's see what they're going to bring to the table. Result going A. Bomb outside of B, though, and some mid progress.
Yes, keep your eye on Rufire here in middle. This guy is a bit of a middleman. He's going to fast wrap this round up through Con and look to give this B site a run for their money. JDC taps out one of the mid players, but he is dead after that. Shane faces much the same fate, and so this bomb is now crossing into B. Cheerful continuing to cut down the rotations, and he's had a great round here. Lomach even comes in, fighting at the end, not looking for a plant. Instead, he's just there to seal the deal on the round. Of Vp.Prodigy, they find the pistol. Yeah,
their mid to Bs are pretty ludicrous in this map. Something to watch out for. I'm sure Mouz know what they're expecting, having had time to prepare for this matchup. Plenty of VP VODs on Vertigo, that's to say for sure. And so no excuses here in this matchup for Mouz. Can't afford to be taking L's to the bottom team in the tournament, not if they want to be in that top 3 and stay there. Nice deep flash. JDC taking some mid-room. He's even crafted a path to the spawn. He won't be there forever. They'll actually hear him leaving as he runs away. Meanwhile, Bloody K, the man often at the forefront of the entries, has done exactly that up on the A site. Lots of rotates, but Bloody doesn't care. Just more bodies for him to remove. Chasing them down, pushing them into spawn, the second kill. And even these flashes flying over the top will not deter VP, who are going to be able to get that bomb planted.
Yeah, looking like the conversion's going to come through. Just a save out of Mouz at XT. Keep the Deegs and armor into the next and see what you can do. So we get that little 2-0 start, a flawless round to get us there. Vp.Prodigy very content with this. Vp.Prodigy, though, they are on the market looking for another win, right? They haven't had many. They haven't had much to feel joyous about. They want this to be one of those occasions. Me, I'm in the market for a hot tub. Hugo, what are you in the market for? A good time?
You're the one buying the hot tub. Don't throw that question back at me. Like, you're not the one trying to take off all your clothes.
I can't wait, man. We're going to do hot tub casts soon. But for now, we're just going to listen in to the Mouz NXT team speak in this little round.
I'm muted. Let's try to get some nice eagle picks. Mamas.
Yeah. No problem. Coming A1.
Nothing B.
They did.
He threw the one way again.
I should just go there. They needed middle.
Yeah. I'm ready with the sprint smoke.
Dotty is out, Ivy.
Should I do? You want to play with it? You can play with it.
I have B lobby.
Yeah.
You can.
You have mid?
One Ivy?
John?
I have mid, yeah.
Can you flash Ivy maybe?
He's not here.
Okay. You want to double push it?
Yeah. Like you can bait me, Adam.
Fall back.
Dead.
Fall back.
Nice.
Two more there.
We can boost maybe, no?
Maybe you can hide. No.
Fuck it.
I'm playing Kirby, guys.
I'll play default.
Can you play too short and push Ivy whenever they're executing?
Yeah.
You can let me play first, Adam.
Okay.
I'm really low.
Whenever they throw left and right smokes, you guys just push Ivy together. And you try to kill the one guy there.
They'll play close A, John. They mollied
More
sandbags.
sandbags.
Tomorrow. They need each other.
Go Ivy, John, please.
Yeah.
They're throwing left smoke, right smoke.
Hey.
Molly.
I'm Ivy.
I'm blind, out A.
I'm pushed
I'm
Ivy
blind,
with
out
you.
A. Blind map, long.
One going up then.
One more. Ivy. Nice
Asha,
try.
good damage. Let's go.
Alright, everyone now, let's go.
Guys, let's start Gambit here.
Every round now, let's go. Those were the words said by Mouz. They lose the pistol. The conversions fall as they should. And now, Mouz, in come the buy.
Yeah, and with a big buy comes big responsibility, Hugo. They've got to put it to good use, right? The Deagles get a couple of kills, a bit of chip damage, but nothing more. Now you've got the AWP in Torshi's hands, you've got M4s for everyone else, and Torshi is immediately looking to come in with something on this AWP. Taking a bit of a stance down towards ramp. Roofire back on his usual antics, working this mid control. Flash over leaves JDC blind, but without a molly here to clear this position, JDC still going to get one before he is traded. The rest of Vp.Prodigy moving up the ramp, knowing that they're pressuring middle. They've dealt with Shane in the B bomb site, and so Vp.Prodigy, they get a free B plant here.
Yeah, gotta wait for that late mid lurk. Xerxion's trying to clear the corner before it activates. If you ignore this, it will stab you in the back in that 1v1, so it's important to clear it. But Xerxion hasn't fully gone around the corner. He's gonna run away. Now that mid player knows to activate. Cheerful's already started to move in on the flank. Mouz need to get their fights off though, and they can't do so with the smokes down. Team kill comes in, but it doesn't matter because the flank is there, as said. Cheerful puts the knife in the back, and there's even an AWP to be saved, or at least there was. Where the hell did it go? Someone grabbed it. Bloody can throw that over to Lomic, and VP can find a fourth, just abusing this B site right now. Nice to see. Shame for Xerxion to not fully check that corner, but even if he did, it wouldn't have made much difference to the round. Mouz weren't able to get any picks on that retake. And so, another broken buy for Mouz. Pistols, armor, you name it, they got it. Stack in middle. VP gonna walk right into it. Oh, get out of there. Dinked early. Oh no, Cheerful has nades out. Just gonna run back into the line of sight. Roofire cycling guns out of mid. But does he really want to go forward with it? There's still this heavy setup here for Mouz. In a 4-on-4, VP playing very slow, but that's giving Mouz the time to still stack mid. They're not being forced to rotate away, although they will elect to do so nonetheless, and the timing of that couldn't be better for Roofire. He moves in right as Mouz move out, and as long as VP keep up on A, make some noise on that ramp, this backstab will be beautiful. Oh my goodness, no one has any idea. And VP is still holding bottom A. Oh, this is not going to be a nice round for Mouz.
Yeah, you've even got this lurk available from Roofire to come in and just alleviate any pressure these pistols are able to exert. Bloody, there's two in this smoke, mate, waiting for you, and Xerxion will run through with the first. Still a man sat in the smoke.
No.
Sui's just been throwing an AWP. He didn't even realize. Sui's dead. Torshi's followed up onto by Roofire on this mid lurk.
Oh no!
Just Shane
Get
left.
out!
They've got to get the bomb down. 5 seconds. It's going down just in time. Shane, a chance in the 1v2. It's not without hope yet. However, with the bomb planted wide, both players wrapping CT, it is a rough spot to be in. There is no denying that. He's going to get double swung here. They peek it together, and Shane, while he does get the first, he can't follow up onto Lomic. So Vp.Prodigy 5-0. Quite the beginning to this map.
Yeah, even so, like that should have been a guaranteed round. It was a bit scary, you know. Lots of numbers on the A site. Mouz did have everyone there, but even with the backstab from Roofire, there was at no point a guaranteed round for Vp.Prodigy. Nice try with those smoke hide players, but eventually fading and getting cleared out. Shane can't clutch it. Makes it costly, but it doesn't matter. The damage will never take any effect unless you start winning rounds. Mouz need to do so here and now. Torsi AWPing straight down the ramp. Sees nothing. VP went below A for a second just to fire a shot and keep numbers here, and it has worked. Still got that orb. Looking into nothing as the B take comes in. Couple of smokes. Molly's clearing everything and Result with the entry. JDC having to mow them down with a double. He still gets traded. Bomb making its way into the site. Default plot back for the stairwell. That's where Roofire sits. He's going to get aggressive, wanting to trade his teammate out in the spawn. Oh, Result, he's having a hairy day today, just taking names. Another one, 4 in the round. Can't get the ace. It's Torsi looking to save his orb. But great round out of Result. All the frags, all the entries into B. And this is still flawless for VP right now. How are they doing it?
No idea, man. Like, this is a very good look for Vp.Prodigy.
So far, one of the most unpunished T-sides we've seen out of these guys. And they've not, you know, just been doing the standard A takes, right? Maybe sending Roofire on a late mid. Like, that has been done. But we're seeing a lot more B focus. And I like that as well, because I feel like when we see VP on this map, the best rounds we get out of them are these B splits, are these B executes. And so they're just kind of abusing that right now. Mal's saving orb, not much else. Saving an AWP into what will be a half buy here as well. So it's kind of weird for Torsi, right? You're towing the line between trying to take all the opening kills and also trying not to die and maybe even save the AWP if your teammates fall too. So we'll see if Mouz have any game plan for this one AWP round. Where are they going to put it? Imagine it's more based off of spawn, right? Wherever Torsi can find his first kill, and it is up on the A site. So out he goes. And luckily, here come VP. First fast A round done so far, and they're moving up towards the top of ramp very quick. Even Molly's up to stop that standard AWP peak position on the top left of the ramp. Torsi got to watch out for these mollies, these nades. These are all go-tos from VP on this map. Oh no, in the smoke, Torsi doesn't know, and he gets swung by Bloody, who provides the entries yet again. Maybe some more for Bloody. Lots of deagles to take away. They're up close, in fact, and Bloody provides a second. 1 by 1, the defense is full, and this looks like a clean 7-0 for VP.
Yeah, it's feeling like it, and it might be a flawless round if they're able to have their way. JDC wants to get out with this AWP. Gives him something to throw their way, but he's all alone in a 1-on-5. Vp.Prodigy, 1 kill away from a flawless 7-0 scoreline. How's the next team might have woke up a little sleepy to this one.
Yeah, they're even sweating it. They're even going back B. It's empty. Of course it is. Why would JDC be ready for this kind of rotate? It's a 5-on-1 for crying out loud. Just go trade. Just go plant the bomb. And they flank all the way back around. The bomb's a little late, and I think at this point JDC knows what's going on. But the later the plant comes in, the more map control VP have, right? And so JDC won't last long, get spammed out by Result on the A site. But even if he weren't, there was a player close behind him to deal that final blow. 7-0. Damn. You know, I've still got faith in Mouz. I'm not too worried. I know it's a good start for VP. They're winning rounds and winning them cleanly as well. But all it takes is one, just to get yourself believing again. Remind yourself why you're here. And Mouz now have the money to do that.
Oh, Roofire out in middle, and once again, with this opener, so much pressure this guy's able to apply. And yeah, okay, he's traded after that. You were hoping the B guys were going to have a little bit more success. This B site now, no longer the glimmer of hope it once was when they had all that mid control. Lomik has been able to scout out the bottom of B ramp. He never saw the player behind Plywood and JDC, but he's going to look to rejoin his teammate Bloody K over here in this side of the map. Bloody, will he be ready to check for the boost, right? If he clears Sui, round's open, but with Sui winning that fight, this could be a Mouz round, the first on the board. Just Lomik left to beat. Easy does it on the ramp walk. Slow, quiet. When he drops that smoke, now they know. They swing him, they don't give him the room or the respect to attempt that 1-on-3. And there's Mouz NXT donning their first CT side round. Hopefully the first of many to come.
Yeah, as said, no point getting worried at 7-0, right? Anyone who's played CS knows that, well, anyone except your MM teammates knows that any scoreline is recoverable, and 7-0 really isn't the end of the world. It's a good start, but man, I can't tell you how many times I've seen 7-0s go 8-7 real quick. Now, I don't think that's going to happen here, but VP can't get ahead of themselves. Got those right-click flashes on the ramp. Look at the push behind it. Mouz putting players down the bottom of A, and they really quickly realize that there's no one here. Where are VP? It's all middle.
Yeah, once more taking advantage of the space that Rufire has been able to get. This time, though, he's got the whole team with him. He's got the whole squad laughing. Oh, Zershan and Torshi will remove these players from Elevator. This round grinding to a bit of an awkward halt. Vp.Prodigy, they're trapped in the elevator room looking for a way out, and Lomik might have just provided it there with that kill towards B. JDC hidden in this smoke. They clear him, and Rufire denies that equalizer, leaving us in a 3-on-3. He's going to hang around in middle, try to take more to the grave with him, but instead Torshi nets that opener, and now the retake well and truly underway. Bloody K all alone.
Climbing over the fence on this left as well. He's getting baited in as Sui walks up the stairs as well to close the round. Mouz get a retake. Yeah, okay, fast mid to be for VP, going back to what has worked, but finally we're starting to see more signs of life from Mouz warming into this game. Slow to start, strong to finish is the plan. And boy, were they slow to start. That didn't really go the way I wanted to, though, for VP. Kind of just patching up a wound, right? Running A, getting faced up with that A to BP, escaping, going back to B. Their backup plan, plan B. And, well, we see why it wasn't the first choice. Full rifles now for VP as well, leaning away from Lomik on the AWP. Shows that they probably don't want, you know, these slow A-ramp holds that Lomik is often doing on this T side. AWP is a lot better in post-plant, but forget it. VP going fast right up the ramp. Spam damage finds a first. Seen our fair share of line-ups and wall bangs through this ramp.
Yeah, and you know, man, like for Vp.Prodigy, going a man down in that fashion, not what they want. With how these guys play, reclaiming these lost players can often feel like a bit of a challenge, and it's going to get worse before it gets better. Sui continuing his reign of terror over here at A. Is teed up Mouz NXT for a third round here quite nicely. He's even aggroing, doubling down on this, and that will lead to him getting traded eventually. It's still a 2-for-1 out of Sui. Still well worth it.
Reflash on short, but that comes early, and Lomik has just cleared it. Zershan, his timing in his head might be a bit off now. As Lomik swings wide, he catches him by surprise. 3-on-3. Missed orb shot. That had to hit for Torsi. Now bomb plant's going to be available. VP can back up nice and safe with no flank as well. Got a lot of room in this post plant. No nades to flash peaks or to molly the bomb. They're going to have to just brute force their way through gunfights. That's why Roofire stays close here, just in case smokes and mollies cause problems, and they certainly could, both of which landing. Crane smoke in. Roofire would love a kill here, but he needed at least one traded, and not even, just instant kills for Mouse Sports. No problem on the retake. 3 fast frags and a 3rd round found. Blink and you miss it.
Yeah, nice that Mouz and XT were able to pick up the pieces moving in for that retake, right? When it goes to a 3-on-3, you start to get worried. Was Sui's hard work all for nothing? But it does pull through. The rest of the gang able to see that round through to the very end. Bloody trying a bit of a faster round, is already up past these smokes. Xertion on the receiving end of that. Will they be ready for Sui? He's aggroed out here onto the cubby. It's short. He's swinging. He's in with a double. Oh, not quite the 3rd, but that is great work out of Sui again. Another 2-for-1 round out of the guy. And it's kept Mouz NXT in this one. Vp.Prodigy starting to go back away from A. Deciding this is not where they want to hang their hats in this round. Instead, it's back to this late B commitment.
And their timing's good. You see Torsi's in spawn watching the B push with the orb. Like, he's scared of them going through B and wrapping this A side. That's not happening. The penny is yet to drop for Mouz that VP have fully rotated and cleared the B bomb site. Now, all this being said, if you push any further, Roofire, you are going into Torsi's orb. But Roofire, ready on the corner instead, just holding on. This smoke, Roofire backs up a little bit. This could get weird. Over the top, and he's going to drop Torsi with the AWP. So, pressure's gone now. Retake still has to happen here for Mouz, but it's not getting any easier. Another smoke lands at spawn, and that might be enough to just make you get the AWP and try and save. Flashing in, Mouz throwing themselves at the B bomb site, and it's not gone well for them, has it? Oh, double kill. Where did that come from? Shane traded by the AWP, and it's up to Lomic to once again provide in the post plants here for Vp.Prodigy. And he is doing that. 13 and 3 on Lomic. Not even had the AWP in many of these rounds. And that has not held him back. 8-3. Look like Mouz are on a bit of a road to recovery, and they still can be. But VP threw a spanner in right in the middle.
Yeah, and even though, you know, their CT sides out of Vp.Prodigy have been a little lacking, right? If they're able to do enough work here on the T side, that can alleviate a lot of the pressure of this CT half. 1 round away from breaking the money, and at that point, dude, this would solidify such a good first half for Vp.Prodigy that, you know, Mouz would really be up against it. So this is a must-win round for Mouz NXT. Another one of these slow creeps out of Vp.Prodigy. Just a slow creeper. Up through ramp. Now into this B site. Result with the opener. JDC, good for the first. Oh, 3 on the spray. Oh, okay. JDC, the only guy left at B, has sent them packing. Look at the mound of bodies built up in front of this guy. Roofire's got to shamble over the corpses of his mates to try to recover this round, and he can't do a damn thing. Unreal from JDC, man. Like even getting 2 from that position felt wild enough. The fact that it's 4 to win the round for Mouz NXT is massive. As mentioned, there was so much riding on the squad. They had to pick this up or else their money was gone, and so JDC delivers when it matters most.
Yeah, it's kind of what we saw from him in that opening game against Fnatic Rising on this map, the one that went to double OT and Mouz closed it. He just got so many multi-kills at B, right? Just tucked behind double boxes often, just swinging left and right and taking kills, mowing down the rushes. This round is no exception, and that has broken VP's money. Little streak of rounds for Mouz Sports. And only Glocks now. One deagle on result. And so throwing him into the fray is not a bad idea. Boosting one up. Oh, that deagle is lost immediately, and without that, any hope of the round probably falls as well. Nice and clean for Mouz. No casualties. Still building that money towards the end of the half.
Yeah, and being real, if you 8-7 this half now, I think Mouz go on to win it in the second. I think the heartbreaking thing for Vp.Prodigy is they need to have a strong T side here, right? They can't get away with a strong start that peters out into a bit of a, you know, an average finish, you know, a split scoreline. I don't think that's enough room. I think these guys need everything they can get. They've got another bye here to try and keep the good times coming. But if this doesn't go their way, that 7-8 scoreline, inevitable. I like this as well. As Mouz are getting more confident, they're taking away map control. They've pushed the B stairs in this round on Shane, and Sui taking more liberties over here at ramp. Flash is high. Xerxan blinded by Sui's flashbang. That could have been a double for Xerxan. Look at the HPs. 10 health on Bloody and Lomic combined, but with the wrap from Shane, the round really is as good as done. There's not really a way in which this spirals out of control in favor of Vp.Prodigy.
What?
And the wraparound was never even needed.
Random smoke shots now coming through from Mouz Sports, and they'll take what they can get. Yeah, you talk about where the mental's at for VP right after going 7-0 up, and I don't know, I almost sort of felt this was coming. I felt it was inevitable, a bit of a recovery for Mouz Sports. Even with a 7-0 lead, you don't want to let go, let off the heat. And VP having done so, look what it's done to them. 2 to 3k a player for round number 15 here. Mouz with everything they need and more. So what do VP want to fall back into? They'd love to run one of these ace smoke executes, but they've had trouble getting up the ramp without casualties occurring. Since those guns have come out, and the AWP on Torsi as well. So in we go. Last round of the half here. Broken by for VP, put some Galils together. What will they make of it?
Well, they're leaning back into another one of these mid to B plays. Right, oftentimes whenever Roofire is joined by Cheerful here, they're not just looking for this solo mid lurk, it's normally a little heavier on this aggro, and Sui has locked that entire game plan out of the round. JDC finding even more success over here at ramp, and look at the rotations from Mouz. They're leaving nothing to chance. They've dropped the bomb, they're hounding down these remaining players, and so it's that 7-8 half from a 7-0 start in favor of Vp.Prodigy. After all. And now I am worried that, like, no matter how strong this started, no matter how good it felt for those first 7 rounds, is this going to be enough room?
I mean, it should be, right? Like, you know, 8 rounds, if you can't win a game with 8 rounds on your T side, then it is coming down to your CT side, right, at the end of the day. But yeah, I do think mental plays a part, not just the pressure of VP knowing, you know, you're 1-5 in the league, you're bottom of the board, you've had all these close losses, all these OT games, these 30-rounders that you just can't close out, and now you come to this, 8 or 7-0 rather, all the way to 8-7. You can't let that make you dismayed. Got to still show us something here on the CT side. Otherwise, it's just going to be another game that is forgotten here for Vp.Prodigy. And that would be a shame, because I still feel like, you know, there's always got to be one team bottom of the league. But I'm surprised it's this VP side with some of the little pieces of this puzzle that looks so good.
Mate, if you think back to early days VP when they first played versus Fnatic Rising, they 11-4'd them on their T side. That ended up being an overtime game with VP just falling short, if you remember. right? A huge comeback in that second half. Well, then you even look at that, you know, Furia Academy game. Much the same thing happened there. VP, great T side, a CT side that struggled. Let's go into the Mouz NXT team speak, though. I've been talking them up. Let's see how they're going to approach this pistol round.
Remember, whenever we have ramp, we do smokes, then nades, and then we flash you out, Ivy.
Both side, both side, both.
On B.
One is
One
peeking,
Ivy.
Ivy.
One
Ivy.
Ivy.
And Crane.
Perfect.
He's outside you. He's outside you, I think.
Yeah,
Move,
come John.
please.
John, come.
I'm on my way. Yeah.
Yeah, we're waiting here for quite some time. Just be aware of the push.
Yeah, he's not hiding there. One is second ramp.
I'm there.
Ready, John?
Yeah, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, jump.
Ramp.
Ramp
Come
and
back.
Ivy.
He went back.
That's
Leave
how
us.
we can be hiding. On
Go
the
through
air,
Ivy.
right?
Yeah, I'll check it. Nothing.
Let's
With
be
me, Ivy.
Yeah.
Let's do smokes.
Ivy, one
Close
second.
Double nade, let's double nade.
Flash.
Flashing you out, Ivy, guys.
He ran back. Can we do the smoke and flash? Adam?
Can we smoke deep?
Yeah, after
Yeah,
and then
I'm
mean
I
jump.
smoked one.
Flash,
Go the
flash,
flash. Flashing, go
Outside,
headshot.
default. Default that.
Headshot.
Headshot
Dead.
out.
Con.
On two.
Deep.
One cut.
CT.
Tunnels.
CT and
Calling
con.
Kevin. I can't
Yeah.
context for you.
Okay.
Guys,
good,
now
yeah,
we
good.
can play time.
John, if you shoot,
Evan?
I peek.
I
Yeah,
can't
Bob.
context. Don't pick Kevin.
Yeah.
You can pick for my contact. Kevin?
CT.
Fine, I have him.
Con.
Nice!
Nice, let's fucking go.
Let's go, man.
Great pistol out of Mouz, man, right? Like, they get the bomb down, they wait the smokes, and then they flash through. That's such a nice change, right? The CT's up close with USPs. They're not ready for that. They're ready for Mouz to fall back and play it safe, but the Glocks come chasing them down. Here you can see everyone explodes through, and everyone gets involved. A piece of the pie for every birthday boy. And then, nice call as well from JDC, just to go quiet in that 3-on-2, to tuck, to wait, and play off of JDC's contact in spawn. Make VP work for it. And work they must now with this force buy in the second round.
Oh, it's all okay. Sui fell down and is able to evade the Deagle's capture. Roofire has pushed the extremities over here in middle, but Mouz seemed cognizant that this is something this guy likes to do. Cheerful. Deagle peeking top of ramp. A little bit of chip damage there, but still ramp control taken by Mouz NXT. Nades now going over to complement this push. And here it comes. Flashes high, peek in at top ramp for Vp.Prodigy. Without a flashbang, they are like lambs to the slaughter. Result, the last guy left standing. He's up on the site. He's literally playing on the boxes over this smoke. They've just seen him. Xertion gets that info. 9 on the board for Mouz NXT. An eco round following for Vp.Prodigy. And a chance for Mouz to reach double digits.
Yeah, more than a chance. Maybe just a confirmation at this point. VP have nothing. And Mouz are more than ready for that flash play on the ramp. Look how many players with, you know, there's 3 rifles just holding on for the re-aggro. Not going to catch them off guard with that, VP. So back to the A site with a bit of a vengeance. Mouz moving faster this time around, and they've already taken the top site, or top ramp. Oh, watch out, blocking mollies. Xertion just trying to farm that money early. Oh my god, they're running through Molotovs. Okay, Mouz maybe getting a bit ahead of themselves, but it's all going to be fine and dandy. They don't lose anything serious. So 10 on the board. And remember when this was 7-0? Me neither.
Yeah, these CT sides, man, they've been the problem for Vp.Prodigy on this map, and they don't have, you know, even though 10-8, you're probably looking at this, you're probably saying, look, it's fine. Vp.Prodigy, they still got room. It's still early days in the second half. And this is all true. I'm not looking to disprove that. But one thing I will say is, especially on this CT side, you don't actually have many rifle rounds between you and a match point for Mouz NXT. Especially if you're not finding successes, and already the opener secured for Mouz NXT, right? If you lose this round in your Vp.Prodigy, you go 12-8 down before you get like a proper buy fielded again. If you lose that one, suddenly 14-8 down, right? You can everyone knows their 2 times tables, right? You can envision how this could spiral out of control. So this rifle round matters a lot, and with Roofire claiming that kill, that's put you in the advantage now. Nice bit of pressure alleviated from the man at the helm of this VP to squad. Shane. Oh my god, they just delivered you that kill on a silver platter. Roofire was basically asking for it. Out through elevator, Shane regains control of the AK and is able to touch down with another for Mouz NXT. Lomic in this B site alone. First shot lands, but he can't find anything else. Torshi trades that out. Cheerful with the 1v1. Just Torshi left to beat. He fakes the bomb plant, hoping to bait a peek out of the retaking player, but Cheerful just not giving it over. Now spotted behind the generator. A little bit of nade damage, brings him down low, but a missed shot from the AWP means Vp.Prodigy are up onto 9.
Oh, it's not pretty. It's really not pretty. NT for Torsi, but not today. Lomic outshining him with the AWP right now. Certainly. And that's an awkward one to lose. Probably could have got away with the bomb stick as well. Bit more extra money would have got a long way from Al Sports. They're still going to be able to buy on the most part. Maybe some guns to be dropped over.
Yeah, they can drop. I did the maths. As long as 2 of them don't have full util, they can drop AKs over.
That's fine then. A reassuring round on the CT side for VP, right? They wait for the guns and they put them to good use.
You know, this might sound obvious. It's just a number I have hard drilled into my head. If you have 6,400 or more, you're good to drop an AK and have an AK for yourself.
With nades or no?
No, that's no nades, 6,400.
That's fine. That means you're a team player, Harry.
Yeah, man.
Or it means you don't throw grenades.
Yeah. Both, actually. You can be both.
Can also be neither.
Yeah, so look, Shane and JDC dropped guns into play. That's why we still have this full investment fielded by the Mouz squad. And so really, you know, the threat that I kind of described heading into that first rifle round, it's still very present here for the VP squad. And that is getting this CT economy dumpstered and really struggling to find much. Like, look at it, right? They won that rifle round, Hugo. Would you know that from looking at these guns? Yeah, the AWP's a nice feature. But Famas and MP9 in play.
Yeah, Mouz aren't complaining.
Only 1 kit as well. It's on Lomic, so be sure to bear that in mind.
Oh dear, double ramp push. Cheerful, he nets both kills. The SMG doesn't quite get as fortunate, so he takes his kill and he runs away. 3-on-4 will do, he says. JDC has been controlling the B stairs this entire time, but it's not like he's going to get given any picks. Result playing a nice, safe position behind the boxes. And Roofire even leaning away from middle to come and help. Maybe bait for him. Cover that cross. It's not like Mouz are committing. In fact, they're retaking the ramp. Luckily enough, CTs are backed out of here. The AWP is just sat on boost alone. But Mouz don't know that. They have a lot of angles to clear, a lot of space to gain. And so let's see if Shane can do so.
Oh, it's awkward. He's spotted getting up on top of the double stack. So this B fake is dismantled, and Lomic has now got the info that the rest of the guys are moving into A. He's got this bomb nade as well. But he does sacrifice his life after throwing it in. That's given a 3-on-2 over. Let's not get ahead of ourselves here, VP. Right, this should be your round, but it's not locked in yet. Not until the last man has fallen. JDC, good for the first, but Roofire trades it. And so Vp.Prodigy tie this game up in round 20 at 10-10. No one wants to give this up, Hugo. Both teams giving it their all right now. And it's showing.
Yeah.
In just how close this affair is.
Yeah, VP is just trying to hold on right after kind of bottling a tremendous lead. They would really be miffed if they lost this map. And it's not over yet. Breaking Mouz's money yet again. Maybe there's still hope for a VP recovery. I was about to say a VP comeback, but I think that would be disingenuous. They're waking back up. There's not really many options here for Mouz either in this round, right? Just pistols. Now that could have been a kill for Xerxen, but we all know the CZ is a fickle beast. And so only 90 damage to Cheerful. And no kill means no rotate sold. Still Resalt sitting at the back of the B site with Roofire in close rotation. Now, Resalt's position means Mouz are able to get very far up. And JDC, that's one hell of a shot. He knows the spot being played, and he looks to take more out of the equation.
Yeah, he even wants to grab that AK, but deciding his responsibility is to plant the bomb. He's secured that. Come on. Oh, JDC does grab it. Long old arms on this guy. Now, with the AK retrieved and with the opener on the back of JDC's Deagle, can he hold on? No. Lomic and Bloody come in with a sudden 3K. Xerxen dead on the wrap, and Sui left in the 1v3. Does get some damage off, but not the killing blow that was needed. And so the defuse belongs to Vp.Prodigy, who take the lead again.
Yeah, it's pretty back and forth. Pretty unsure as to who's winning this one out.
I couldn't tell you.
Could you?
I couldn't.
Could you?
Yeah, I could not tell you, Hugo.
Well, good. Because it's not scripted, Harry. We've got to wait and see. We've got to find out.
Normally, mate. Normally, the voices tell me who would be the winner. I have an idea, you know, in my head.
Did Astralis win that Inferno game yesterday? Oh, damn it. I was throwing us both under the bus. There's just been so much Counter-Strike. Let me remind myself.
They didn't.
They didn't. No, they lost it in OT, didn't they?
Yes. I knew that,
okay.
but I was
you didn't answer,
devastated.
So devastated for the question.
That was like the point of the question was to devastate me. Sorry, I thought that was the response I was meant to give.
But it was also a real question.
Okay, yeah.
It was also a real question.
No, well, yeah, they lost.
No, they
I
lost.
just thought we watched it, so maybe you would know.
No. No.
Xerxen. Big Xerxen.
So wait, I was wrecking you. That was the point.
Yeah. Oh, there he is with the opener. Bloody K. It's like Special K, full of iron. Right?
Yeah, he's got some metal, yeah.
Look at this, Lomic. Ooh. Inside of the site. He's just playing with the... Ooh. Look at him. Look at him on the sand.
They have a molly for sandbags, but they're backing out.
Yeah, they're sending that AWP on Torshy to give it a little look. And Lomic nails that shot.
That's speedy.
While this is happening, JDC has got the boys into B. It was never the A play. And so Lomic's nice flicks and nothing more than a route to save. Mouz NXT are going to tie this game up again, Hugo, at 11-11. No one wanting to let go of this one. Ooh, not wanting to part ways with the double AWP as well, so they just won't. It's that simple, apparently.
A nice little mid-round rotate, right? JDC able to craft some B control while his team are faking out that A site. And even though Torsi dies, he dies a hero. He dies selling the fake. Lomic, however, really is hitting shots right now with that AWP. 22 plus on his. 23, in fact. Guess I wasn't
Yeah,
wrong.
that would be 22 plus. That's a pretty unique way of saying 23.
Yeah, you know. I wasn't sure if he got 2 in there, but it was Cheerful grabbing the AWP to close. And even so... Ooh, maybe a speedier one for Xerxin again. The AWP's right above him. I don't think Result realizes, but he still grabs the kill. They got a bit too comfortable after Xerxin got out scot-free, and he's going to have to flick for the shot. He hits it onto Roofire. The second AWP is still here. Result looking for results, and he might find them.
Oh my god, but instead of results, he's found insults, and they're throwing them at him. Lomic dead as well. The double orbs brushed aside. Bloody K and Cheerful left up in this one. A 2-on-3, right? There's still a road to recovery potentially in this round. The bomb is late crossing, having to move up from ramp, so if they're able to find this, maybe that serves to complicate matters. There's smokes in the way, and they only fade once that plant's coming in. Cheerful committed now, out on the generators, dead at the hand of Sui, and there's the follow-up for Torshi. Mouz NXT are up onto 12. The lead retaken again. It's been a real battle for the lead here. Right, back and forth in these last few rounds, trading that pole position. But finally, Mouz NXT are in this spot and looking to hold on to it. The money is gone for Vp.Prodigy. And so this is where Mouz are looking to get one of those 2-for-1 rounds past the keeper. Little B flash for Torshi. Getting Xerxin out with this MAC-10. There's a triple peek at the top of ramp, and those kills going your way. That's just going to accelerate the B play, surely.
Yeah, no reason not to. It's not quite the 5-on-1 late rotate that we saw in the first half of VP. Mouz are more than happy to throw themselves into the fray. And that they will, leaving just Bloody. Just trying to get an exit, hoping someone gets over aggressive, and they've crossed past him. There's a rifle there, but Shane's not giving away anything. And 13-11, flawless round to get him there. Mouz, are they really going to steal this away right at the end, right? Not only the 7-0 that Mouz recovered to a split half, but then back and forth all second half long, with VP seemingly in control. And then Mouz come alive right at the end to leave that bitter taste in the back of your mouth.
No
Bitter.
way. Bitter.
Yeah.
Ashton.
Oh, you're welcome.
Bitter. Flashes into B. Oh, but it's Cheerful with the opener. This, once again, another one of these must-win rounds for Vp.Prodigy. If they lose this one, they're eco in the next. They're going to be left saving. So the fact that they're sat a man up now certainly makes you feel a little bit better for them here. Mouz is still grouping at B. They're not deterred by the fact they've lost Xerxin here early. They're still leaning heavy towards this side of the map. Result flashed in. Him and Cheerful trading places, but both getting the same results. And this is a clean round for Vp.Prodigy, exactly what they needed.
Yeah, well, it's not done yet.
It's not done yet, right? But it's
it
looking
be.
clean, Hugo.
Yeah.
It's not looking like much can go right for Mouz NXT here. Resol, okay, that one is a little overzealous. That's given Sui 1. Make it 2.
Don't you dare.
Don't give him any more.
Don't
let him. Oh, there's Lomic with the swing. He should have it. Oh, Sui on for the ace. 1v2 now left to find. And with the taps he's landed already, you can't help but believe in this guy. 6 HP and whittled down by Roofire. It's a damn good go at it. But in the end, it's a VP round.
Oh, that tap. I want to see that again. That tap was ridiculous. All for now, though. Bit of damage is good, right? Could go a long way. This game certainly seems like it is, so every little helps. Every kill adds up. And costs a bit more for VP to rebuy. That they will, though. No AWP, however. And there is one for Torsi. A bit of a different round now. Mouz moving back to A. Some repeated B efforts. Started well, but now we're starting to see VP lean over there. Everyone playing the bomb site here for VP with the exception of that one pushed man in Ivy. It's Lomic. Top of the server right now.
Mouz are walking up short with this Molotov to have cleared the close angle. They swing the players in the site, and Torshi is able to keep it in the advantage of Mouz NXT. Lomic giving it all he's got in this A site. Has to smoke himself off to keep it going, but he's repelled the A take. Shane has snuck out in middle. However, do you really think Vp.Prodigy are going to fall for a mid lurk? This is their whole thing, man. This is their whole shtick.
Yeah, Rufai is checking it on timing, but with double XX smoke coming down, that tells you that the majority of Mouz are in this A site. So it's big info for VP, but it could be misleading with Mouz now waiting for the wrap. Oh, the AWP almost sees a player on the site. Instead, Rufai now goes back again to check. And there's Shane to capitalize on that. One on B, one on A. Shane looks to cut this site in half,
dear.
but he's been dealt with by Lomic. Now, okay, fine. VP have to give up the plant, but they can play 2-on-2 on the retake.
Yeah, this molly from Lomic, it's a bit of a shame. It's just too late, right? He was already rotating away. Now they learn about Torshi at the sandbags. He's swinging, he's looking for fights, and the AWP locks it in alongside JDC. 14 on the board for Mouz NXT. And now, right, we've spoken about the money, so I don't want to chat your ears off about money all the time, right? It doesn't bring me joy, but it does play in heavily to this situation now. You know, these last few rounds, it's been two, you know, small economies waging war against each other in a battle of attrition, and Mouz NXT have won that battle of attrition out. They are now in prime position to close this game out, right? No money left for Vp.Prodigy. A round that you don't really want to eco in, but force buying would just mean digging your own graves that much sooner. And so likely they do just take pistols here and play for rifles with a game this close. They probably want to feel like they have everything to fall back on in their last hurrah, instead of, you know, two very weak buys to try and keep it alive on.
Yeah, you know what now holds a lot of weight is that, I think it was it Sui or Shane? I think it was Sui, but correct me on the B site, in that 1-on-5 attempt, gets 3 kills.
Yeah, suddenly it puts all that into perspective as like, look at what he's done.
It didn't matter, right? It didn't matter at the moment, right? It was 5-on-1, like they were ready to close, they were ready to shut it down. Suddenly 3 kills go against you, especially on that CT side, very expensive. And damn, this is quite the call to make. A full eco for VP. I actually think this is the right call. This is the respectable call, and it means VP are still believing in their game plan for overtime. It's not where you want to be. It's a decision you're being forced to make, not one that you're gleefully making yourself. And it's going to get worse if you start to push up. JDC holding B punishes Rufire. And now he's just going to sit back and wait as his team get picked apart one by one with these pistols. Walking into middle, Resalt's here. And as good as an angle as it is, Mouz have the util to deal with almost every little ratty position getting taken by these USPs. Oh, there's the spot, naturally. Oh, there's the shot. Shane hits them both, although you wouldn't know. And Mouz keep 5 alive on the anti-eco. This is what VP were waiting for, though, right? The full buy up against 15. They now need to win 3 in a row to just kick things back over and restart the clock.
This is a real test of your mettle, right? A real test of the resilience of this Vp.Prodigy team. Either they've got to dig deep and try and make this comeback happen, or the strong start, the little, you know, glimmers of hope where they were in the lead, closing out this game, all for nothing. Smoke in mid, Rufire on the receiving end of the open, and not the start you wanted, but Bloody has alleviated some of that pressure, and he's even aggroing through the smoke. Torshi's not considering this, and he doesn't have anyone else here. Bloody will go back. Let's go to the Mouz NXT team speak. Let's see how they're feeling in this 4-on-4.
Let them resmoke.
Shit,
Yeah,
smoke.
it's fine.
1 on 1. 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 1 on
Adam, I will give you the bomb in a bit, and you will leave me, and then I will just run up and molly sandbags on you.
Okay. And I'm going mid.
Yeah,
Call Nick mid.
we're going 3 mid and 1B.
Okay. I scope myself here then.
Perfect.
I'm holding Ivy.
Yeah, go back now.
Open
Open
A.
A side, yeah. We're going 3 contact mid and 1B. We will just split B.
Yeah.
You
I'll
can
give
do
you
two
mid
nades.
Peek mid as far as we can, guys, contacting wise.
Okay.
No nades. Have your weapon out.
Should I go first?
Yes. I will peek actually.
Okay.
Get ready with me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke connector.
I smoke it, I smoke
Okay.
it.
Pushing to
City.
come off city. Clear the box, clear the box.
Totem.
Totem and CT.
Behind you. It's fine. One on light
Fine.
front.
The call is really good. The call is
Just the
really
light front. Just
Yeah.
the light front. It's fine.
You didn't think the solo B hold was about to shut down that mid to B, but Result puts up the kills, man. What a hold from one guy. Shuts down the first guy upstairs, deals with 2 more up the mid side, and then boom. VP, Eriko into what could have been their last buy, their last hope. Well, no longer. Now they get to long it out. A round out of absolutely nowhere. Ooh, playing with fire there.
Yeah,
That's a bit of a
Xerxen
dangerous
having
one.
the spray battle with Bloody. Bloody was the guy who provided the equalizer in that last round. Well, now he's knocked out early. Rufire with his mid-aggression again. And Shane is once again the guy to try and go toe-to-toe with him. He's just seen Rufire throw this nade from middle. He knows the lineup. He knows where that's come from. And so he knows he's got his man over here in mid. It almost feels like, you know, like in a game of basketball, you have like marks. You have someone that's responsible for keeping you, you know, restrained and pinned in. That's kind of Shane's and Rufire's relationship over here in middle. B-Fake, oh sorry, A-Fake being sold by Xerxen. He's dumping all this utility up through ramp, and he's kept 2 players over on A. A lot of onus being put on this fight in mid, and Rufire winning it out has put Vp.Prodigy 1 step closer to an overtime. Result back of B. Last time was able to hold it down alone. This time, much the same story. Result has lit them up. Just Xerxen left, dead to Rufire, who's come out of middle. 14-15, and overtime now is 1 round away from coming into fruition, Hugo.
Like, yeah, stay away from Result. That's all the advice I have in my mouths, right? It's so funny. They keep avoiding stacks, but in doing so, they are getting torn to shreds by one guy at the back of the bomb site. They just can't seem to clear him out. And even with the man up as well, right? That was, you know, exactly what Mouz wanted. That was a perfect round from the get-go. They see the orb, they get scared away, and for good reason with how well Lomic's playing. But over on the B site, you've got Lomic 2.0. Both these guys putting up monster games right now for Vp.Prodigy, and it's all come down to this. No bomb plant for Mouz. They would have loved that bit of bonus money, as now they are the ones on the back foot. They may have 15 locked in, but that is no guarantee. Well, guarantees OT. And that's maybe where we're going. Look at this buy.
Yeah, it's bare bones, to say the very least. Rufire, this mid jiggle. Oh, it's dangerous. Xerxen gonna open up the round. One of these AKs put to good use right away. Up here at ramp, an early 5-on-4. And Cheerful, the guy on the receiving end. Rufire trying to hold on to mid. Oftentimes he's been good here. Mouz have tried to respond to it by doubling up in middle, and they've got Rufire off the angle at least, locking him out of his territory. Lomic, feeling the urge to get some information, is pushed up here on the short side. Mouz are moving up ramp now, Salomik, he doesn't want to go any further forward. Good timing on this molly. Even a tag here would be information, but it's a little shallow. It does give him the room to peek short. He's looking for an angle. Bloody back in at ramp. Good for the first, but the trades come through and favor Mouz NXT. Now in a 4-on-2. This is their chance to close this game in regulation. Rufire and Result, it's down to these two to decide whether or not the last hour and a half was all for nothing for VP. Rufire might have survived the mid-fights earlier on, but he doesn't last long in A. JDC has got their boys back, and Result alone asked to clutch 1v4 as that bomb goes down.
Oh, dude, it's such a Vp.Prodigy game. They long it out. They go all the way to round 30, but do they fall at the final hurdle? It seems likely. Result, he's been good, but this is asking too much from one man. Shots not connected, kills not given, and the Deagle, it does take down one. However, time is not in his favor, and Shane shuts it out. It's going to be the map for Mouz NXT, and what a map that is. 7-0 beginning for Vp.Prodigy, and they just can't hold on, Harry. That's a pretty banging game, all things considered.
Yeah, no, mate. I mean, Vp.Prodigy, it's so, I feel so bad for this team. They're so good at almost winning, but sadly there's no prizes for almost winning, right? The dub this time going to Mouz NXT. So, James, you guys were right.